From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program, with his special guests Dan Daly, Kirk Douglas, Fred McMurray, Tony Martin, and Dick Powell, presented by Lucky Strike.
This is glamorous movie star Rita Gam.
Know what I'm doing? I'm studying my chess. It's an interesting thing about chess. One move can mean the whole game. That's why I'm so careful with every move I make. I like to sit and smoke and really think it through. The cigarette, by the way, is Lucky Strike. I like its clean taste, nice aroma. It's my cigarette every time.
Rita Gam's reason for smoking Lucky Strike is the same one that many millions of other smokers give. They like the taste of a Lucky. And here's why a Lucky tastes better. It's right here on the pack. It's toasted. That's the famous Lucky Strike process that brings Lucky's fine tobacco to its peak of flavor. The process that tones up this mild, naturally good-tasting tobacco to make it taste even better. Well, that's our story, pure and simple. A Lucky tastes better because it's the cigarette of fine tobacco. And it's toasted to taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
So to get better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lucky Strike program. As you probably know, this is my second TV show of the season. And those of you who saw my first show 2 weeks ago will probably notice that tonight I'm a little more at ease. You see, it's working up to a first show that makes you so nervous. The anxiety, you worry about what the critics will say. I mean, what they'll write about me and everything. Well, anyway, it's over, and now I'm relaxed, you see. The reviews came in, I read them, I burned them, now let's forget them. Although I must say that I did get some very exceptionally good reviews on my first show. As a matter of fact, I saved some of them to read to you here from different towns excuse me just a moment. These are contact lenses, you see. You keep the paper right up here. Probably the silliest thing I'll say today. But these reviews, here's one that I got from the Bi-Weekly Chronicle from Storm Center, Iowa. It says, on Jack Benny's first television show, once again, this master showman romped his way into the hearts of millions with his hilarious performance. Well, it's kind of nice, I think. And here's one from the Daily Bugle from U-Turn, Nebraska. It says, Jack Benny's first television show that has long been awaited by the citizens of U-Turn was welcomed with hearty laughs and much merriment. Here's one from the New York Times. Now, here's one. Here's one from Whistler's Bend, Montana. It says, Jack Benny, through the medium of television, came a rompin' and a stompin' into Whistler's Bend with a rootin' tootin' half hour of rip-roaring entertainment. Yahoo! Yahoo must be the name of the editor or something. Oh, here's one from the Chicago Herald American. I'm not one. You see, I never like to to influence critics. But I must say that 23 years ago, when I first went on radio, I was so anxious to get a good review in the papers that I sent each critic $1. And after my first show, they were all very nice to me. They not only returned the $1, see, but they send me bread and canned goods. That was nice. But now tonight, getting back to my show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as much as I enjoy doing the show, I am anxious to get home because tonight at my house I'm having what we call a jam session. See, we have a lot of fellows who live in my neighborhood, and we all play different instruments, you see, and we meet once a week. And tonight we're meeting at my house again, you see, and I'm the leader of the orchestra. And, of course, when I was a kid, you know, I didn't know really, for my musical career, I didn't know which instrument to take up. So in order to help my father, you see, I took up the violin, because at that time my father had a combination tailor shop and gypsy tea room. I used to play and make a little money for him, you see, in between. But anyway, getting on with it. Oh, Don Wilson, will you come out here, please? Don, did you rehearse, go through the number that we prepared for the commercial, the one that I was talking about this morning?
Jack, I've been thinking it over, and I feel the same way about it I did this morning. I don't want to do it.
What did you say, Don?
I certainly don't want to do it your way. I won't do it.
Look, Don, wait a minute, Don. You see, you have a contract with me, and you're supposed to do the commercial any way that I want you to do it.
Oh, but Jack, the whole thing is so ridiculous and embarrassing.
Don, believe me, will you listen to me? I've been in show business many, many years. And I know that a commercial must be unique and different and entertaining. Now, you go and get the props.
Oh, well.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mind a man being stubborn. But when he's fat and stubborn, I mean, that's too much. I mean, I've had more trouble with Don over commercials. I've never seen anything like it. This fellow will
All right, Jack, all right. Let's do it and get it over with.
Don, it's a commercial.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the one.
Hold it. Take it again. No, take it again.
If you want better taste from your cigarette,
I think this entertaining.
Lucky Strike is the one to get.
Keep going.
It's the one.
Take it over again. No, go. You go through. Now, Don, come back here. Now, look at Really, it wasn't bad. The audience loved it out there. You know?
Well, I guess it was all right.
You guessed?
Yeah.
Don, you were wonderful. I don't know. How do you know? Maybe tonight a star is born. With you, it could be the Big Dipper.
Mr. Benny.
You know, I mean, you don't have...
Oh, Mr.
What?
Benny. You're wanted on the phone.
Here?
Yes.
Excuse me a minute.
Yeah,
wait a
run
minute.
along.
You can take it right here, Mr. Benny.
In the studio.
There you are.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Benny, this is Rochester.
Rochester, I'm right in the middle of a monologue of my show. What did you call me for?
Well, I was thinking about your friends who are coming over for your jam session, and I was wondering what you want me to serve.
Well, I don't know. What have we got in the icebox?
Well, there's 2 turkeys, 3 hams, a 12-pound prime rib, and 10 pounds of imported caviar.
Rochester, all that wonderful food in our icebox?
Boss, we're on a party line. Let's impress them.
Oh, look, Rochester, prepare anything you want to. I'll be home at 8 o'clock.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, the boss sure gets excited about those jam sessions. Well, he said he'd be home at 8 o'clock. Yep, that's what he said, 8 o'clock.
Here I am, Rochester. Did any of the gang get here yet?
Oh, don't worry, boss. They'll be here. I'm just straightening up, fixing the music
All right, fix
stand.
up all the music stands and the music. I want to tune up a little bit.
I'll fix some sandwiches.
Okay. Rochester, what are you doing?
I'm setting the clock back to 5:40. Didn't have a headache then.
Listen, will you cut that out? Hey, that must be one of the guys coming. Gee, I love these jam sessions. Hey there, you with the smog in your eye. Hi, Tony! How are you? Tony Martin, how are you?
Hi, Phil, man.
Got the old instrument out.
Oh, yeah, Jack.
I got the music and everything, all the new arrangements.
Oh,
in there.
wonderful, Jack. I'm so happy. You know, I wait all week for these jam sessions. I can't wait. I've been practicing like mad. Mad.
Yeah, Buck. Me
Yeah,
too.
good.
Tony, what kind of a clarinet is that?
I don't know, Jack. Must be a good one. I was offered about $150 for it.
Only $150. I was offered $3,000 for my violin.
Now, wait a minute, Jack. Who'd ever offer you $3,000 for your violin?
Everybody in the neighborhood chipped in.
You mean to tell me, Jack, when you play, everybody in Beverly Hills can hear you?
Some of the money came in from Anaheim, Azusa, and Coolidge.
Rochester, will you do me a favor and go get the sandwiches?
Yes.
Boy, boy, oh boy. I need a new read. And I feel awful dry, Jack. Real dry. Tell me, how's Mary?
Oh, she's fine.
Haven't seen her for a long time.
You know, Tony, Mary's going to be on my show pretty soon.
Yeah,
you know?
that's good. That'll be just great.
Here comes somebody else.
Yeah.
I guess the gang is coming. Hey there, you with the dead. Hey, Fred! Wait, grab your phone.
Hi, Fred. How's the wife?
Say, Fred, listen, Fred, I got a wonderful new arrangement for our number that we're going to do tonight.
Well, I hope
we're
so.
practicing,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a great part for the saxophone.
Oh, good. I hope so. I didn't think I was going to get here on time, Jack. I was over at the studio, and somebody sent a script at the last minute. I had to read it. Not much good. I don't think I'll do it.
What was the name of it?
The horn blows at noon.
The horn blows at noon?
Yes, the Warner Brothers wanted to see what it looks like in the daytime.
Very funny, very funny.
I thought so.
Yeah. Fred, you look good.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to get lunch.
Here, I got your part here for you. Just go over this part and see if it's all right, will you? Huh?
Good to see you, Tony.
Anybody home?
Hey, Dick!
Say, am I late, huh?
No, there are only three. There'll be a couple more.
I'm sorry. I'd have been here a little sooner. I had a little accident.
Did you get hurt?
No, I got out of the car just in time. Just in time.
Why, what happened?
My Jaguar chased an MG up a tree.
Everybody has to come in with jokes.
Jack,
What?
your piano's out of tune.
Here's this.
Is that my part?
That's your part.
Well,
here.
don't rush me. Don't rush me. I'm a little tired. Been shooting all day. I want to relax a little bit.
On this saxophone. we'll play. Hey, somebody else. Somebody else is coming.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Jack. Well, almost everybody's here now. Okay.
Hey, Jack.
What?
Jack, I've been looking over this arrangement, this new one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any part in it for me. I mean, this da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What kind
Well,
of part
Fred,
is
look,
that?
no, that's background music when Tony Martin takes his solo.
Tony has the solo?
I can handle it.
That's beside the point.
What?
The point is, Jack, last week you told me you were going to make a new arrangement and I would have the solo.
Well, Fred, it just didn't work out that way.
I see.
Fred, what are you doing?
I'm going home. I'm a movie star and I'm not going to be humiliated like this.
Fred, Tony, you talk to him, will you, please?
Now listen, Fred, I know how you feel. You can have the 12-bar solo, but please put your horn together and join us. Come on.
Well, all right.
I think we ought to play the arrangement just the way it's written.
Look, Tony and I can handle this ourselves.
Yeah, we don't need a dancer to tell us what to do, you know.
Thanks, Tony, you're a peach.
Why, certainly, let's play something. For heaven's sake. Let's play
Jack, I got a yellow one. I get a prize.
Oh, wait a minute. I tell you, we're all here. I tell you who else is coming. I know it must be them. It's from my radio orchestra. Bagby and Remley and John Wright and the whole thing. Come on in, fellas. I know who it is. Come in. Hi, Bagby. Hi, boy. Hey, Bagby. Right in. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Frank Remley?
Oh, he couldn't make it, Jack. You see, he lives in Hollywood and you live in Beverly Hills.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
But he can't leave Hollywood without getting permission from his parole board.
Well, what are we going to do?
Oh, don't worry, Jack. I called up another
You missed the word parole at every rehearsal.
Don't you worry.
Well, who's going to play banjo? You got somebody?
I called up another
Well, thanks.
banjo
I'm
player.
glad to play. Let's play. Oh, wait, that must be the banjo player. That must be the banjo player. Hey, Kurt! Hey, Kurt, look. Hi. When you came to my house to play bridge last week, you didn't tell me that you played banjo.
Well, nobody asked me, man. Nobody asked me.
Oh.
Hey, Kirk, what do you got hanging on your back there?
What's that?
What's this?
Oh, you know, on the way down here, some crazy jaguar chased my MG up a tree.
What did you want me to do? Shoot it?
I thought you made up a joke.
I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You look a little heavy, like you put on some weight.
No, I'm the same. My weight hasn't changed. It's always 180.
Gee, I don't believe it. You look like you weigh a lot more than that.
Well, I don't think so. I'll find out here. 184 with banjo.
What's it say on the other side?
Other side? Bowling in the basement.
We'll all go down that
Later.
We got what kind of sandwiches are they?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly? What happened to the hams, the turkeys, and the imported caviar?
What?
I'm on your party line.
Oh, well, what's the difference? We'll eat later. Hey, Kirk. Now, look, Kirk, come here. I got the part for you right here. Here's your music for what we're going to play.
Music? You know, I don't read music. All I can play is Bye Bye Blues.
Well, look, we're not going to play Bye Bye Blues. We're going to play Basin Street.
I don't know Basin Street. I tell you, the only thing I know is Bye Bye Blues.
Well, perhaps we're going to play Basin Street, then fake it.
All right.
A little jam session.
I gotta get out of here.
Now, wait a minute, give me a second.
Could be, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. And this is my house.
Those are my drums.
Horn. Let's play. For heaven's sake, now play what we got written, will you?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stars, but first, here's a message from our sponsor.
If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette. They take fine tobacco, it's light tobacco, it's mild tobacco too. And it's toasted, yes, it's toasted, because the toasting brings the flavor right through. So to get better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette.
Friends, no wonder Lucky's taste better. They're made of fine tobacco and the famous Lucky Strike process. It's toasted. Tones up Lucky's fine tobacco to make it taste even better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. So, be happy. Go Lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think we played badly, how about Stanford yesterday? Of course, I must say, you know, it was a shame that I had to pull the curtain down, you know, right in the middle of our number. But I had to do it before the commercial because I told all those guys this was a benefit. Anything about it. But really, it was so nice of these fellas. Here are 5 big stars to come over here and really give their services. They came over here on my show just because they enjoyed doing it and had a lot of fun. So I'd like to bring them back again to take a bow over here. Come on, boys. I would like to pay you all a compliment. You are the lousiest musicians in my life. But, you know, I do think, in all fairness, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that they did come here for nothing, to work for nothing. I do think that somebody... Yes, Fred, didn't you know about that?
They didn't tell me that.
Oh, well. I'm telling you now. The only thing, I do think it would be fair if just, you know, if somebody went back with something. Now, I want you to forget that these are all big stars, you see. I want you to just consider them musicians, amateur musicians. Now, I'll hold some money. I will hold a $5 bill over each one's head. And the one who gets the most applause is a... The one who gets the most applause will go home with the money. Coming on the show. It was wonderful having you. Goodbye, boys. Goodbye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so much for our spectacular. Every show has a spectacular, so I thought I'd put one on tonight. And incidentally, in about... have we got time to say something? Just a second, because I just wanted to announce that either in 2 weeks from now or in 4 weeks, we're doing our version of Cane Mutiny. And our guest star is going to be Leo DeRocha. Well, anyway, I will be back in 2 weeks, and be sure to listen to Watch and Southern next Sunday. Thank you.
Remember, 1 week from tonight on this same station, Ann Southern returns in Private Secretary. Jack Benny's next television show will be in 2 weeks. In the meantime, be sure to listen to Jack Benny on radio every Sunday night over the CBS radio network. The Jack Benny program has been brought to you by Lucky Strike, product of the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes. This is Don Wilson saying, be happy, go lucky. The Jack Benny program, presented by Lucky Strike.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, for a fellow who has to appear in front of an audience today, I must say that I did a very foolish thing last night. I met a beautiful girl, and I just couldn't resist going out with her. See, we had dinner together, and we went dancing, and then I took her for a drive in my car. And we finally got to a lonely road. And wouldn't you know, I got a flat tire. And I want to tell you something. You got to be awfully strong and have pretty good muscles to yank a wheel off the car and to force a tire off the rim. It was such a dark night. If I hadn't had my flashlight, she never could have done it. Of course, I only met her last night, and I never dreamed that she was a mechanic. I thought that the monkey wrench that was hanging from her wrist was on a charm bracelet. She got the tire fixed, and we had a wonderful evening, and I didn't get home till about 2:30. And, of course, I didn't want to wake up Rochester, so I took off my shoes and I tiptoed up the steps. Then I didn't even turn on the lights, and I went right to bed. And, boy, what a miserable night I had. When I woke up this morning, I found out that Rochester had rearranged the furniture, and I was sleeping on the table. And there's nothing more uncomfortable than using the bust of Beethoven for a pillow. But even though I'm a little tired now, tomorrow I'll be all right, because I'm always relaxed. I always feel fine the day after a show. As a matter of fact, every day after a show, that's when Rochester and I sort of relax and lounge around on the patio at home. Rochester, why did you stop rocking?
I'm sorry, boss. I got interested in this book. Boy, is it exciting.
I don't care if it is exciting. Rock me some more.
Yes.
Rochester, there's a fly on me. Fan it away.
Yes.
Did you finish churning the butter?
Not yet.
Well, churn it.
Yes.
How about the ice cream? Did you finish that?
I haven't even started yet.
Well, start it.
I will.
Why don't you answer the phone?
It might be a quiz program, and I hate to leave all this and go to Honolulu.
Answer the phone.
Yes. Hello? Yes? Fine. Goodbye.
Who was it?
A man down the street, he wants a pound of butter and 2 quarts of ice cream.
You see, Rochester, I just thought of it this morning. And already we got an order for a pound of butter and 2 quarts of ice cream. And you thought my little scheme wouldn't work.
I didn't say it wouldn't work. I said it wasn't fair to put our phone number on the back of that Carnation milk truck.
Well, business is business. Now rock me some more.
Yes.
Rochester, why did you stop it so fast?
Just a minute, boss. I'll get a ladder and help you down. There you are.
Answer the phone. It might be another order. I'll be down by myself.
Yes. Hello? Mr. Benny's residence stars stage, screen, radio, television, and now rehearsing for Tarzan the Apes. Hello, Miss Livingston. Yes, he's here. Just a minute, I'll call him. It's for you, boss. It's Miss Livingston.
Oh, okay. Hello, Mary. This afternoon? No, I'm busy. Yeah, I got a golf date with Bing Crosby and George Burns. What are your plans for tonight? I haven't any. Would you like to see a movie? Okay, so would I. No, don't come here. I'll come over to your house. Your television screen is much bigger. Mary. I don't know what she's mad about.
Hi, Jack. Hello, Rochester.
Hello, Don. Oh, gee, what a lovely day. Yeah, isn't it? Would you like some ice cream?
No, thanks, Jack.
How about a pound of butter?
Rochester, stop pushing the butter. We haven't got enough to fill the phone orders.
Jack, you mind if I stretch out here in your hammock?
No, go right ahead, Don. Rochester, incidentally, here's what I'd like to have you do. Rochester, come on. Don.
Jack, I'm terribly sorry if I broke your hammock.
Who cares about the hammock? Look what you did to the flagstone.
Gosh, what a mess.
That's all right, Mr. Wilson. I'll get a broom and clean it right up.
Now, look, Don, I know you didn't come here to relax, so tell me, what's on your mind?
Well, Jack, I just wanted to find out if you'd signed Bing Crosby and George Burns to be guest stars on your television show.
Oh, not yet, Don, but you see, I'm playing golf today with Bing and George, and I'll talk to them about it then. You know, many years ago, Bing and George and I used to do a vaudeville act together. Oh, years ago, we were known as Goldie, Fields, and Glide. That was our names then in vaudeville, you see. And I'd like to do that same act now in television.
The three of you used to do an act together?
That's right. That's right.
Jack, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. Wait a minute. Oh, Rochester.
Yes, boss.
Bring my scrapbook. You'll find it in the desk drawer.
Yes, sir.
Ah, those were the days. You know, when Bing, George, and I, when we were known as Goldie, Fields, and Glide, we used to play towns like Burning Stump, Iowa, and Stagnant Water, Nebraska, and we even played on an Indian reservation.
The three of you really played an Indian reservation?
That's right, Geronimo, New Mexico.
Here's your scrapbook, boss.
Oh, thanks, Rochester. You know, Don, this is the first scrapbook I've ever had, you know. And I wanted you to see this thing here. Oh, here. Now, this was our whole show. The show that we were with. There was the animal trainer, there's the juggler, there's Bing Crosby, there's George Burns.
Easy to pick you out, Jack. There's an arrow pointing to you.
It ain't pointing to him, it's in him. That's when they played the Indian reservation.
Now, Don, look, now here's what I really wanted you to see. Now, wait a minute. I got it right over here. There it is. There's our act. Goldie, Fields, and Glide, you see. Now, Bing Crosby was Goldie, George Burns was Fields, and I was Glide. That was our act, Goldie, Fields, and Glide. You know, and I'll never forget when we played in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Gee, what a tough time we had following the Victoria girl. Oh, hear the steamboat whistle blowing. Honey, don't cry. When you know it's time I'm going. For me, dear, don't sigh. When the silver moon is shining, way up in the big blue sky, then you know my heart am pining. For you, dear, don't cry.
when the toil of day is through. Every little star gleaming from afar will be shining just for you, my little honey. I'm crying for you when the toil of day is through. We'll be roaming in the glow, and in the glowing we'll be roaming. Oh, honey, I will pine for you. Bum, 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 bum. M is for the million things she gave me. O means only that she's growing old. T is for the tears she shed to save me. H is for her heart of purest gold. Heart purest gold. E is for her eyes with love light shining. R means right, and right she'll always be. She'll always be. Put them all together, they spell mother. A word that means the world to me.
Just what is wrong with the girl of today is a problem this world has to face. They blame it on this and they blame it on that, but they don't seem to get any place. Ah, it isn't the lipstick, the cocktails, the jazz that causes the girlie to fall. It's the mother who says if you're not home at 10, why, you don't have to come home at all. There's many a girl in a nightclub tonight who would have and could have been good. And each one of them is a living mistake of a parent who misunderstood. So make a pal of your daughter. Tell her what's what. And don't hide that book on the shelf. For it's the girls who are wise to the ways of the world that make it tough on guys like myself. That means the world to me. Stand all together, they come Ladies and gentlemen, This is the first time that we have ever appeared here in Scranton, Pennsylvania. You know, the three of us were born in New York. See? But you were such a wonderful audience that if we ever have a chance to be born again, we'd like to be born right here in Scranton. Yes, Don, that was our act. Goldie Fields and Glide.
That'll be wonderful on your television show. But, Jack, I know you and George Burns are very good friends, and you'll work reasonably, but can you get Crosby?
Don't worry, Don. I may have to soft soap him a little, but I'll talk him into it.
That must be Mr. Crosby and Mr. Burns now.
Well, I gotta run along, Jack. I'll let the boys in on my way out.
Okay, Don. Hey, Rochester, you know, I'm trying to get Bing Crosby to appear on my television show, and naturally, I want to make a good impression. So run in the house and make a lot of sandwiches.
But, boss, we haven't got any food to make sandwiches.
No food? What was in the refrigerator?
A disappointed mouse.
A mouse?
I tried to coax him out with a piece of cheese, but he didn't even see it.
What?
With nothing to look at but those white porcelain walls, he went snowblind.
Rochester, stop making up a lot of silly things, will you?
Hi, Jay.
As soon as I get dressed, we'll all go out to the court.
Hey, what's this?
That's a scrapbook. I was showing it to Don Wilson. No, I showed him the picture of the three of us when we used to be in vaudeville together.
Oh, that was a rouser, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah. You know, Bing, I was thinking, you never hit the big time until you met Paul Whiteman and he took you to the Coconut Grove.
Yeah, and George never hit the big time really till he met Gracie and took her to the Justice of the Peace.
I got a funny answer for that, but I'm going to save it for my own show.
It's quite a spot you got here, though, Jack. Is that the swimming pool, or is that where you wash your money?
He doesn't wash his money. He saves the dirt and all. I'm your friend.
Look, fellas, while you're here telling jokes, I'm going inside and change clothes so we can go out and play golf. Oh, Rochester, see that Abbott and Costello are comfortable.
Yes, I'll fix them some refreshments.
Bing, I got a hunch the reason for this golf date is that Jack would like to use us as guest stars on his television show.
Oh, no, that's not for me. They tell me Jack pays practically nothing for guest stars.
Oh, he pays big money.
He does?
Sure. He's the only one that's got those old dollar bills left.
I wonder what Jack would want us to do on his show.
I don't know about you, but I know he'd want me to sing.
Oh, well, in that case, I better squeeze in a song right now.
Want me to help you with a verse and two choruses?
No, I'll fight it out.
Well, help Jack with his shoes. I got a button hook.
If I am fancy free and I love to wander, it's just a gypsy in my soul. There's something calling me from away out yonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. I've got to give vent to my emotions. I'm only content having my way. There is no other life of which I'm fonder. It's just the gypsy in my soul. No cares, no strings. My heart's on wings. If I am fancy free and I love to wander, it's just a gypsy in my soul. No other life of which I'm fonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. No cares, no strings. My heart has wings. It's just a gypsy in my soul.
Fine. Where's George?
Oh, he's waiting for us out in the car.
Well, let's go.
No, oh, wait a minute, Bing. You see, the reason I asked George to wait for us in the car is, well, because I wanted to talk to you about something alone.
Well, what about?
Well, sit down. No, wait a minute. I think it'd be much more comfortable over there.
Well, what is it?
That's it. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we are. There. Now, Bing, here's what I wanted to talk to you about. See, I'm going to do another television show pretty soon, and I'd like to have you as my guest on this show.
Oh, I'm flattered, Jack. I'd love to be on it.
It'll be absolutely wonderful. You know, Bing, I can just see it now. I'll come out on the stage first and tell some jokes, see? And then you come out and sing a song. Then I'll go back, and then I'll come out, and we'll do some jokes together, you see? Then you can sing another song, then I'll come out with the violin. See, and we'll do a couple of rounds together. Terrific. It'll be sensational. How much money will you want?
$10,000. Hey, Jack, come on, get me down out of here.
I'm not going to let you down till you come down on your price.
Oh, no, you don't. I won't budge. I'm going to stick to my price.
You better do what he says, Bing. I've been up here for 4 months.
Well, that ends another television show. And I must say it's been a lot of fun working with so many great artists, I mean, in one show. You take Bing Crosby. Now, there's a fellow who really amazes me. I mean, he's so relaxed and nothing seems to bother him. How a man can have that much money and be so calm, I'll never understand. I know I'm a wreck. George Burns, of course, George is the closest friend that I have in show business. We've been friends for, many, many years. As far back as I can remember. And George is a wonderful fellow. I mean, he's so modest. He's never let the fact that he's a close friend of such a big star go to his head. That's what I like about it. Of course, Hope, Bob Hope, that little scene we did up on the tree. You see, he wasn't supposed to be on this show at all. We borrowed the tree from Paramount Studio, and Hope happened to be in it. So we let him stay. You see, between pictures, Hope is a woodpecker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was the final show of the season. And we'll be back again in the fall, September 23rd to be exact. So good night, everybody, and a very happy vacation.
Visit our snack bar.
and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cook the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
From Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program with Jack's special guests, George Burns and Gracie Allen.
CBS backstage. George Burns, yeah. Need more makeup. Phone call for George Burns. Phone call for George Burns. George Burns.
Oh, Gracie's not there either, huh? Well, keep trying. I wonder where she is.
Oh, there you are, George. Have you found Gracie?
Not yet, and I've looked everywhere.
George, what are we going to do? Now, Jack's show goes on the air in about 15 minutes, and you and Gracie are supposed to be the guest stars.
Look, Don, relax. The show is going on. I talked Jack into taking Gracie's place.
You mean Jack's in there dressing up like a woman?
That's right. Took a lot of arguing. He even threatened to kill himself.
Kill himself? George, look, are you sure Gracie doesn't know she's supposed to be here today?
Of course. Look, Don, why don't you go out front? You know, Gracie, she might be standing in line with a ticket.
We said he should. An undecided boy, but what is he gonna do? Oh, my goodness. Boss! Boss! Mr. Benny! What happened?
The girdle broke. I told them to get me a 44. They brought me a 42.
Sounded like a 38.
Never mind. Here, wait a minute. Here's some of my clothes. Here. Here's this. And here's this. I got a good mind not to go through with it. Imagine me standing out on that stage dressed as a woman.
Yeah, but you told Mr. Burns you'd do it.
I know. Come in.
Is this Jack Benny's dressing room?
It ain't Lily St. Cyrs.
Who are you talking to?
Western Union, he just brought you in a telegram.
Rochester, is the door open?
No, but there's a button missing.
I mean the door to my dressing room. You can hang up my clothes later. Now go find me another girdle.
Yes, sir.
Who's there?
I'm from the makeup department.
Well, come on in.
Well, are you my little friend?
Oh, it's about time you got here.
Well, I've been busy. There are other television stars, you know.
No. Well, who are you just working on?
Gene Autry's horse.
Well, wash your hands and start on me.
You're all right.
Now what are you doing?
I'm just trying to see whether you have a round face or an oval face. Well, this is a surprise.
What'd you find out?
My fingernails need clipping.
Look, never mind the joke. Now start putting on my makeup.
Yeah, all right.
And hurry it up, will you? I've only got about 5 minutes.
Well, this is going to be quite a problem.
Why?
You've got one wrinkle there that looks like Benedict Canyon's.
Now cut that out.
Well, I can't cut it out, but I can fill it up.
Jack, how you coming?
George, did you find Gracie?
Not yet.
I can't understand it. Gracie was here yesterday for rehearsal. She knew the show was on today. Now, where in the world could she have gone?
Don't try to understand Gracie. She might be in Montreal by now.
In Montreal?
When she left the house this morning, she said she was going out to buy some Canadian bacon.
Look, Gracie thinks to get Canadian bacon, you have to go to Canada?
I once told her I liked Philadelphia cream cheese. I didn't see it for 2 weeks.
Oh, brother, what a woman.
Oh, now, where's that mascara?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'm so nervous. Now, what's that racket out there?
Oh, they're plastering those new dressing rooms across the hall.
Oh. Say, George.
Yeah?
George, there's a telegram on the table. Would you read it to me?
Sure. Hey, it's from your sponsor.
My sponsor? What did he say?
He said, arrived in Hollywood this morning. We'll be backstage to see it to discuss next year's deal.
Oh, my goodness. Why did he have to come to town today and see me like this? It's embarrassing.
Oh, what's so embarrassing about it? You were dressed as a girl and Charlie's aunt?
Well, that's different. That was in one of my movies.
Oh, yeah, nobody saw it.
Of course not.
Takes a long time to dress like a girl. How you coming?
I don't know, George, but I think I've got this thing on wrong. I look like the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
Well, I found one.
Where'd you get it?
From Don Wilson. He's still round, but not so far of a fully fledged.
Well, give it to me.
I'll be in my dressing room, Jack.
Okay. Hey, mister, have you finished my face yet?
Oh, I knew this would happen. I've run out of makeup. But don't worry, I asked my assistant to bring me some more.
Rochester, look out in the corridor and see if the man is coming with more makeup.
Yes. Oh, I'll take that, Mr. Benny.
Did my makeup get here?
For a moment, I thought so.
Yes, sir?
I noticed Mr. Benny. Mr. Benny's sponsor.
Yes, that's his dressing room there. He's getting made up.
Well, I won't bother him now.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Do you have your dress on yet, Mr. Benny?
I've got it on.
Good. Then all we have to do is put on these false eyelashes and we'll be all finished. What? I dropped the eyelashes.
Where?
I don't know, but one of your tonsils is winking at me.
You're the most stupid makeup man I ever saw.
Don't shout at me.
What?
If you didn't remind me of my wife, I'd punch you right in the nose.
Well, I'm not your wife, and get off my lap. Now, hurry and finish making me up.
Oh, Jack!
First thing you know, I won't even
Jack!
Really,
Jack, look, the show goes on in just a few minutes, and you haven't heard the Sportsman Quartet rehearse the number they do at the opening of the show yet.
I haven't got time for that.
Well, it'll only take a minute. Come on in, fellas.
1, 2, 3.
On the Black Ball Ferry line up in Seattle, where the sunshine always shines up in Seattle, all the whistles go, and the bells go, and the ferry goes a chugging right on. Right to the great Northwest, where the weather is the finest, and the sailing is the best. There's a ferry line called Black Ball, and their steamers are their pride. They gave them Indian names like Malahat and Quileute and Klickitat. So come to Puget Sound and take a ride on the Black Ball Ferry line up in Seattle, where the sunshine always shines. Up in Seattle, all the whistles go and the bells go, and the ferry boats are chugging right along, right along. Get aboard while the weather's fine. Take your pick of the steamers on the Black Ball line. There's the Illahee and the Chippewa and the Quileute, the Kalakala. You'll find all these on the Black Ball line, but the honey, the Nisqually, and the Malahat will think of that, but think of that, and more than that, the S, City of Sacramento.
Gentlemen, we bring you the guest stars on tonight's program. America's beloved couple, George Burns and Gracie Benny.
Gracie, say hello.
Hello.
Hair looks very pretty tonight.
I know. I had it done at the beauty parlor.
Oh?
And, George, I heard the most wonderful joke over there. You want to hear it?
Sure, we'd all love to hear it.
Had everybody dying laughing.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, one fella said to the other fella, "If you don't think so, brother, you ought to see my wife."
Is this the whole joke?
Oh, no, there was a lot of stuff ahead of it that I didn't hear, you see, but this is the line that had everybody dying laughing.
Gracie, I don't think you ought to tell that.
Too risque.
Too naughty. Let's talk about your brother.
All right, which one should we talk about? The one who's married or the one who's in love?
The one who's in love. Willie, the tall one. The one that has the scar on the chin.
Oh, the appendicitis scar.
Now, appendicitis is on the stomach. You see, if...
Yeah, I know, but Willie was ticklish down there, so they had to operate.
How is Willie?
Willie?
Mm.
Oh, Willie broke his back, you know.
Oh? Broke his back?
Mm-hmm. On account of he's left-handed.
Broke his back because he's left-handed?
Mm-hmm. You see, he had a donut in his right-hand pocket, and when he tried to take it out with his left hand...
Broke his back?
Yeah.
Well, the next time he's got a donut in his right-hand pocket, tell him to try to take it out with his right hand.
That's hard to do when you got your pants on backwards.
His pants on backwards?
Mm-hmm. You see, he was wearing two pair of pants. He had one on frontward and one on backward.
So that he could go either way.
Yeah. That's when the truck hit him.
The truck?
Mm-hmm.
What truck?
The truck that didn't have its light slit.
Well, why didn't the truck have its light slit?
Because he had his pants on.
Hold it. The man in the truck have his pants on backwards, or did Willie have his pants on backwards?
Oh, George, you're trying to confuse me.
I'm confusing you, huh?
Yeah, Willie had his pants on
But the man in the truck, why didn't he have his light slit?
Hmm?
The man in the truck, why didn't he have his light slit?
Because he didn't have to. It was in the daytime.
Well, if it was in the daytime, didn't he see your brother coming?
Oh, he didn't know it was my brother.
He didn't?
No. He just saw two pair of pants coming towards him, so he drove right...
Between them?
Yeah.
This family of yours, they fascinate me. Did you all live together?
Well, there was my father, my uncle, and my brother, my cousin, my nephew. They all slept in one bed.
I'm surprised your grandfather didn't sleep with him.
Well, my grandfather used to sleep with him, but he died, so they made him get up.
If you please, Professor. Gracie, is your sister Bessie here tonight?
No, Bessie couldn't come here tonight on account of her canary is hatching an ostrich egg.
A canary is hatching an ostrich egg?
Mm-hmm. But the canary is too small to cover the egg. See?
So?
So, Bessie has to sit on the egg and hold the canary in her hand.
Music. Stop. Bessie, how's she feeling?
Who, Bessie?
Bessie, yes.
Well, Bessie's all right, but, the other night she woke up in the middle of the night and she let out the most awful scream.
What happened?
Well, she looked down and her feet had turned black.
Well, what did you do?
We sent for a doctor.
What'd the doctor do?
Just took off her stockings and we all went back.
Music. Your sister Bessie's been married a long time, hasn't she?
Uh-huh. You know, she has 8 sets of twins now.
8 sets of twins?
Mm-hmm. See, her husband made bookends for a living, and this affected their whole lives.
Music. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to do a little more, but we're not prepared.
I am.
You see, in television,
If my brother was here, I could do an act all by myself.
You're allowed
My
to
brother
do just.
isn't here, so I have to work alone.
You're allowed to do just so much.
My poor brother.
And this is only
held
a
up,
half-hour show.
It was held up by two men. Two men held up my brother.
They take
Two men held him up, my poor brother.
We're not
by two men. Two men held up my brother, too. Two men held him up. Two men. Two men. Your brother. Yeah, two men.
Was held up by two men.
Uh-huh.
Where?
All the way home.
Which brother is this?
Oh, Harvey.
Harvey. Oh, that's the one with the high blood pressure, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the one, he sleeps on the floor to keep it down.
Yes. How is Harvey?
Harvey?
Harvey.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, Harvey isn't in jail anymore.
Oh, really? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
See, he got out of jail because he's such a great artist.
Got out of jail because he's a great artist?
Mm-hmm. You see, he painted, he's an artist, he paints, you see. So he painted a picture of an open window on the wall of his cell.
Yeah.
You see? So then when the guards came in to close the window, he walked out through the door. My brother.
Well, I'm glad that Harvey is not in jail anymore. I'm glad he's out.
What?
I'm glad Harvey is out. I'm glad he's not in jail. I'm glad he's out.
Yeah, so is his wife, Rover.
Well, Rover? His wife's name is Rover?
Uh-huh. You see, when she was a little girl, she moved next to our family, next door. So one day our mother told all of us kids, she said, thought it would be kind of nice if we called her Rover. So we did.
Music.
I did what you wanted me to do, and I hope you're satisfied. Everything you wanted, I did. I was never so embarrassed in my whole life. It's the most embarrassing thing. Imagine me having to go through this just because Gracie doesn't show up. I've never heard anything.
Jack.
I'll never do that again for $1 million. Wow.
Jack.
Wow.
The show is over, and you're a good sport. And, Jack, I'm going to take you to dinner.
I don't care. To dinner? All right, wait till I get out of this dress.
Oh, no, leave it on. I might want to go dancing.
Oh, get out.
Did you lose this Cinderella?
Give me that. Rochester, look. Here, my sponsor's coming today. He's going to see me dressed like this. Look, how do I get out of this girdle?
Just cut the string and jump back.
All right, go out and get me a pair of scissors.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Mrs. Burns.
Oh, hello. Do you know where I can find George?
Well, I don't know where he is now, but he's always in that dressing room.
Oh, thank you. George! 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 Well, so this is what George does behind my back.
Look, Gracie.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You barefoot hussy, you.
Gracie, don't you recognize my voice?
I recognize that voice anywhere, Tallulah.
Tallulah.
Of course, I'm not blaming you, but George ought to be ashamed of himself. That's the way all men are. When we're young and gorgeous and beautiful, they're crazy about us. But the minute men get old and wrinkled and broken down, they're not good enough for us.
That I don't understand at all. Well, doll, if you're ready for dinner, I'll take you to... Oh, hello, Gracie.
George!
Hello, Gracie.
Don't speak to me, you two-timer.
Look, Gracie.
Oh, the minute my back is turned...
Gracie.
Oh, don't blame it on that poor quivering thing.
Quivering?
George, all men are alike, and I hate all men. All men.
My sponsor! Gracie's left my sponsor!
Mr. Lewis, it's me, Jack Benny.
Mr. Benny, what's going on around here? I come all the way out from New York to talk business with you, and in less than half an hour, I'm kicked by Gene Autry's horse and slapped in the face.
Well, look, Mr. Lewis, I can explain
We'll
everything.
discuss this in my office tomorrow morning. Good day, sir.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I ought to have my head examined for doing this. I was never so mad in my life. Imagine me letting George talk me into this. Jack Benny, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Letting it... See my blue eyes sparkle when I get mad? Hello? Hello, Mary. Yeah. I know. I couldn't help it. Look, it wasn't my fault. I didn't want to do it in the first place. George... Huh? You liked it? You thought I looked... No. Really? Well, did you see the whole show? You even saw the travelogue? We didn't have a travelogue. Oh, on a close-up, you thought you saw Benedict Canyon. Mary, I'll explain that to you later. Goodbye. Darn that makeup man.
You know, Gracie, the reason you didn't recognize Jack is because he was dressed up like a girl.
Well, I still
Well,
don't
go in
believe
and take a look.
I just still... Well, Jack, it is you.
Well, certainly, Gracie. Where were you all afternoon?
Well, I was the first one here, but I told the stagehand I was hungry, and he suggested I go get a Denver sandwich.
Oh, no.
Look, Gracie...
Wait a minute, George. Let me take this. Gracie, you mean to tell me that when you had the urge for a Denver sandwich, you went all the way out to...
No, the bus broke down at San Bernardino.
Gracie, I think you ought to apologize.
Well, why? I had nothing to do with the bus breaking down.
No.
I don't run the buses, you know.
I-
But once my brother Willie was almost run over by a bus because he had two pairs of
I know
pants.
that. Look, Gracie, say goodbye to Jack.
Oh, goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye, Gracie. Goodbye, George.
Goodbye, Tallulah.
The Jack Benny Program.
It's awful nice of you to come over and help me clean the house, Roy.
That's all right, Rochester. Say, it must have been a big party Mr. Benny had.
Oh, it was. He invited all his friends.
Were his neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman, here?
No, Mr. Benny invited them, but they couldn't come. They both had pneumonia.
Isn't that unusual for both of them to have pneumonia at the same time?
No, they sat out in the rain all night long to get it. Let's not make quite so much noise with the dishes, Roy. There's a reporter in the den interviewing Mr. Benny about his career.
Oh, a reporter, huh? Say, Rochester, didn't Mr. Benny change his name when he went into show business?
Yeah.
What was it before he changed it?
Let me see. I can't remember what it was.
Was it Conrad Hilton?
Oh, that. Mr. Benny took that as a souvenir while he was out to dinner.
Oh, at one of Mr. Hilton's hotel.
No, at his house. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Benny's residence.
Hello, Rochester. May I speak to Mr. Benny, please?
Yes, ma'am. Just a moment.
And were you in any other Broadway shows, Mr. Benny?
No, just those two.
Excuse me, Mr. Benny. Miss Livingston's on the phone.
Oh, thank you, Rochester. I'll take it in there. Excuse me.
Oh, certainly.
Rochester, see that Mr. Kearns has some coffee, please.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mary.
Jack? Jack, I've got the biggest surprise in the world for you. What are you doing right now?
Well, there's a man here interviewing me. What's the surprise?
Well, brace yourself. This morning I got a brand new Cadillac convertible.
Mary, you got a... What? Well, that cost over $5,000.
That's right.
But how can you afford a car like that?
Well, after all, Jack, I've been working for you for 20 years. So last week I went down to the bank, drew out all the savings I had, bought a raffle ticket, and won the car.
Well, congratulations.
And you know, it's fully equipped. It has radio, heater, and everything. All I have to buy is just a spare tire.
Mary, you mean the car didn't come with a spare tire?
No.
Well, all the nerve. Well, that's awful.
Well, what do you want me to do? Go get my dollar back?
No. The next time you buy a raffle ticket, read it carefully. That way you won't get stuck.
All right, Jack. But I've got to go now. I'm so excited about driving my new car. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Mary. I'm sorry for the interruption, Mr. Kearns.
Oh, that's quite all right.
Now, where were we?
Well, Mr. Benny, I think that while the sun is nice and bright, would you mind if we stepped out into your backyard so that I could get a few pictures of you around your pool?
Oh, fine. Should I put on a coat?
Oh, no, that shirt will photograph beautifully.
It is a nice shirt, isn't it? I've had it for some time. It's guaranteed.
Don't forget, we got to clean up that tray there, Roy.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh, Mr. Benny forgot to put his violin away. He sure hates it when dust gets on it.
Shall I dust it?
Well, I don't know. You think you might drop it?
Of course not.
Well, let me dust it.
Rochester, maybe Mr. Benny doesn't play so good, but you shouldn't take it out on his violin. It might be very valuable. It could be a Stradivarius or a Guarnerius. Do you know what kind it is?
No. How do you tell?
The maker's name's always on the inside. You can see it by looking through these holes. Let's see here. Yep, there it is.
What does it say?
The Pep Boys. I'll get the tray, Rochester.
Okay. Well, hello, Mr. Wilson.
All right.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Rochester. Hi.
Good to see you, boy.
Hi, come right in. Mr. Benny's out in the backyard taking pictures. I'll tell him you're here.
Oh, no, Rochester. We don't want to see him. We want to see you. The sportsman and I have worked out a wonderful number, but we need another voice. You sing, don't you?
Anything but soprano.
Well, here's your music. Look it over. Isn't too hard for you, is it?
Let me see. I think I can handle this.
Hey.
Let's run over one.
Yeah, let's do it. Huh? Come on, boys.
Baby,
I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't do without you. That's why I dream about you. If I could only put my arms about you, life would be so fair. Tossing and turning in my slumber, holding you it seems. I give you kisses without number, but only in my dreams.
Oh, baby,
I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't do without you. That's why I dream about you. If I could only put my arms about you, life would be complete.
Well, I hope the pictures turn out good.
Oh, I'm sure they will, Mr. Benny. Say, Mr. Benny, I just thought of something that I'm sure would be very interesting to my readers.
Now, what's that, Mr. Kern?
Well, as a matter of fact, I thought of it when you were on the phone with Miss Livingston. Well, she's been with you for so many years that I think my readers would like to know how you first discovered her.
Oh, when I first found Miss Livingston?
That's right.
How I discovered her? Well, I'll be glad to tell it to you. Sit down, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
It's quite a long story. You see, it was in the 1930s. As a matter of fact, it was in the fall of 1932. I just started in radio myself. And one day I was just walking down the street.
Here you are. Read all about it. Election campaign. Red Eye. Here you are. Here you are. Read all about the election. Literary Digest. Critics. Herbert Hoover. Victory. Look, mister, this is your third time around the block. Now, why don't you buy a paper?
Smart aleck kid.
Hey, Bud. Bud.
Huh?
Got a match?
Yeah. Yeah. Keep it.
Thanks.
Hey, there's a nice shirt. Guaranteed, too. I think I'll go in and let them try and sell me one. Just a gigolo everywhere I go. People know. I wonder where the shirt sale is. There's the information desk. Ask. Pardon me, I saw a shirt in the window that I like. Are they having the shirt sale on this floor? I don't know. Well, where is the shirt department? I don't know. Well, they are having a sale in this store, aren't they? I don't know. Well, for heaven's sake, if you don't know anything, what are you doing behind the information desk? I had to get behind something. I tore my pants.
Number 4 is the next elevator up, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Bud.
What? Oh, it's you again. Come here a minute. Huh? Come here a minute.
What do you want?
Where you going?
Upstairs.
Which elevator you taking?
Number 4.
Take number 3.
But why number 3?
It'll beat number 4 to the top by 2.5 floors.
But number 4 is just about to go up.
I know, but it's carrying too much weight.
Well, see, I just want to get a shirt. That's all, you know, so I'll just take number 4.
Okay. It's your dough.
Yes, I'd like to buy this shirt. I saw it in the window.
Oh, a very wise selection, sir. This shirt is not only smart looking, but it's also guaranteed. What size do you wear, please?
Well, it's been so long since I bought a shirt, I forgot the size.
Well, it's easy enough to find out. The size is marked on the inside of the collar. Turn around, please.
Yes, sir.
You wear a size 15. I noticed by the manufacturer's label that you've had that shirt a long time.
Manufacturers?
Yes, it was made by Hart, Schaffner, and Geronimo.
Oh, yes. You know, Geronimo is in business for himself now. He makes Arrow shirts.
This is your size, sir. That will be $1.99.
Yes, sir. There you are. $2.
$1.99 out of 2. It will take a few minutes to get your change.
I'll wait. Just a gigolo. Every place I go, people know the part I'm playing. Yum bum 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 bum. Dum, dum. Hey, get that good-looking girl behind that hosiery counter. What a chicken. After I get my change, I think I'll go over and date her up.
Gee, Mary, I wish this day was over. Yeah, standing 8 hours a day is just murder. Yeah, when I get home at night, my feet are all swelled up. Mine, too. Wish I was a secretary or a stenographer so I could sit down all day. I'd rather have big feet. Say, Mary, that guy over there is trying to attract your attention. What are you laughing at? Get a load of that straw hat he's wearing. Yeah, look what he's doing. He's got real talent. Oh, Sally, you say that about every guy that can wiggle his ears. But look at him. One at a time.
Pardon me.
Yes, ma'am. May I help you?
I hope so. I'm looking for some extra strong silk stockings, size 8.5.
Extra strong?
Yes, you see, I'm on the stage, and it's rather embarrassing if a stocking develops a run during a performance.
Well, we have some new 3-thread hose that are very strong.
May I see?
Certainly. Oh, nothing. Just someone trying to attract my attention.
Do you mind if I try these stockings on?
Well, it's not customary, but there's a dressing room right back there.
Thank you.
Hey, Mary, don't look now, but that guy's coming over here. Oh, no. You want me to take care of it for you? No, I can handle it myself. Look, he's walking like Theda Bara.
Just a gigolo everywhere I go. Hello, kiddo. Where have you been all my life?
Avoiding it.
Hey, you're good. I like my tomatoes with a little spice. Tell me, baby, what's your name?
Mary.
Mary what? Quite contrary? Oh, you beautiful doll. What's your full name?
Look, mister, my name is Mary Livingston. I was born in Plainfield, New Jersey. I know I should be in pictures, but I'm very happy here at the May Company. Now, what do you want?
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. You got me all wrong. No, Mary, I'm not trying to
These
get
stockings
fresh.
seem to be all right. I hope they're going to be strong enough. Let me see.
Thank you.
Hey, you get a lot of strange customers around here, don't you?
Aw, you're just self-conscious.
Now, look, Mary, I'm not trying to get fresh. I really like you. Now, look, if I hang around here until you get through working, can I take you home?
No, I don't think so.
Why not? I got a taxi outside.
Look, mister, I've been out with taxi drivers before, and
I'm not driving. Look, baby. Don't you know who I am?
No, thrill me.
Well, hang on to your counter, because I'm going to. I'm Jack Benny.
Well, what do you know? Hey, Sally, he's Jack Benny. Hey, Judy, he's Jack Benny.
Hey, Peggy, he's Jack Benny. Who's Jack Benny? I don't know. Who's Jack Benny?
I don't know. Who's Jack Benny? I don't know. Ask him.
Now, wait a minute, baby. You know who I am. I've been on the radio for 3 months. You ought to go out with me.
Look, I've got a lamp that's been on the radio for 3 years. I don't go out with that either.
Hey, that's good. You're fast on the trigger. What are you doing working in a department store? Look, I can put you on the radio.
Hey, Sally, I knew this was coming. My mother told me there'd be guys like you, but I thought they'd be much younger.
You're terrific. No, I'm serious, Mary. Look, you ought to be on the radio with me.
You know, mister, as soon as I saw you sail that straw hat, I knew you were in show business.
Sure, I used to do this in my vaudeville act. Hey, get a load of this. Watch this.
Gosh, that's wonderful.
You think that's something? Get a load of this one. I'll really sail it this time. This I don't understand at all. Now, Mary, how about it?
Aw, Mary, why don't you make a date and go out with him? He seems like a lot of fun.
Yes, he does.
Well...
Oh, look at Mary. Now, look at, I'm serious. If you go out with me, look at, you go places. I can make a big star out of you.
You're not kidding, are you?
Of course I'm not kidding. Why don't you meet me tonight for dinner and we'll talk it over?
Okay. There's a cafeteria right across the street.
No cafeteria. Why, baby, you're going out with me, Jack Benny.
Hey, Judy, who's Jack Benny?
I don't know.
Never mind. You're going out with me tonight. A big star. I'll take you to the Brown Derby for dinner. Then we'll go dancing at the Coconut Grove. And I'll take you to a couple of swanky nightclubs on Sunset Strip. Why, baby, when you go out with me, money means nothing. Why, I'll take you...
Pardon me, mister. Here's your penny change.
Any place you want to go.
Well, okay. I'll meet you tonight at 6 o'clock in front of the store.
Okay, baby. I'll be waiting. It's the gigolo. And that, Mr. Kearns, is the story of how I found Mary Livingston.
Well, that certainly is very interesting, Mr. Benny. Well, I better be going now. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
It's all right. I'll take you to the door.
Oh, fine. Oh, by the way, your butler took my hat.
Oh. Rochester,
Yes, boss.
will you please bring Mr. Kearns his hat?
Yes, sir.
You know, Mr. Benny, I'll bet Miss Livingston is really grateful to you.
Well, yes, she is. And after all, why shouldn't she be? When I found her, she was just a sales girl, and today, she drives a brand new Cadillac.
Here's your hat, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Kearns, where did you get this hat?
Well, I was in the store that day, too. I was wearing a derby.
Well, what do you know? Just a minute. Goodbye, Mr. Kearns. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Mary, how did it feel being on the show tonight?
Oh, it was a lot of fun, Jack.
You know, I think it was kind of a cute story, the way I found you at the May Company.
Well, it was true.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to brag, but you've been doing very well since then.
Well,
I mean, it was kind of lucky for you that way back in 1932, I happened to walk into the store and buy that shirt for $1.99.
You want to know something, Jack?
What?
You remember when that clerk came over and handed you the penny change?
Yeah?
Well, wasn't there something kind of peculiar about that penny?
Looks all right to me.
I knew he'd still have it.
I only kept it as a souvenir. Well, good night, folks.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.